And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Justin, Paul, Thomas, how is it going today, guys? And we are going to be doing some quick jobs today. Yes, no own truck. We are going to be a company driver. Go figure. Now, since there's going to be a wide range of transmissions that are going to be run during today's stream, we are going to be running automatic, just to give you a heads up. And we are going to be starting out today in the Western Star 49X. And as you can see right up here in the corner, we're going to be going from Phoenix to Kayenta. And when we get closer to Kayenta, I'm going to ask you guys, where do you want to go? What city are we starting from? Well, more so, what city do you want the next quick job to be? So when I say that, if you guys shout it out in the chat, the first one who says it is what we're going to be doing. Randy, Tony, how's it going today, guys? So without any further waiting, let's hop into the game. Let's get the Western Star 49X fired up, and let's do some trucking. And Randy, guess what? Today is your stream. Oh, guess what? I actually need to exit the game, guys. Give me a second here. Guess who forgot to enable TrackIR? Yep, yours truly. So, give me a second here. Let me just go ahead, exit that out. We're going to get TrackIR fired up here very quickly. Yeah, someone was so not ready for the stream today, and, yeah, yours truly. No, I'm going to blame that on the snow today, Randy, because literally it's been snowing off and on all day long. I want to know who decided to dump all this white stuff on us. Alright, now that we got TrackIR enabled, we can get going. Yeah, there we go. Much, much better. And again, automatic transmissions today, just because. Really? Oh, we actually nailed a plain yellow wrapper there. Whoops. Yeah, hopefully this is not the way the stream is gonna go. I just need to stop being a truck driver and slow down, because, yeah, that was totally my bad. Now, in case you guys are wondering about engine sounds today, what this is we're running the SCS replacement engine mod from Robinicus. So that is where the engine sounds are coming from. And actually, the game does not have undercover cops. I'm actually running a mod. It's not updated on Steam, but you can get it on the SCS forums. GTM's emergency vehicles has been updated. Now, it does put some errors and warnings into your game log, but they don't affect gameplay. Big Bad Bob, what's going on today? Nathaniel, great to see you. Yeah, we did a hit and run. Doing awesome like a possum. Someone decided to throw a whole bunch of dandruff outside, however. Internet issues suck. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. And if James was around when we crashed into that plain yellow wrapper, guess what? You're fired. So, how are you guys doing this fine Taco Tuesday? Are you on DSL then, Paul? New glasses reminds me of something else I need. Want to know the best part, Nathaniel? We're all crazy in our own separate ways. I mean, there's no way around it. Yeah, so Randy, you had mentioned about, I don't know, what was this, a couple of weeks ago that you had mentioned about doing quick jobs. I completely forgot about it until I got home about 15 minutes ago. So I'm sitting here rushing, don't have time to get a truck set up or anything. It's like, oh, that's right, Randy wanted to do quick jobs the one day. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I don't know about that, Nathaniel. I'm pretty crazy sometimes. Alright, and for those of you who are just joining in, since we are doing quick jobs, we are running Slush-O-Matics, and when we get closer to our destination, so this first run, once we get closer to Kayenta, whoever shouts out the next city, and I'm going to give you a warning, it's like, where's our next job going from? That's what I'm going to say. And we are going to be going to that city that the first person mentions for the next quick job. We're going to try to keep the job length maybe 300-400 miles, so I will be choosing the destination. However, you guys choose the starting city. Hey Miguel, what's going on today? And yes, Nathaniel, since we are going to be running, we don't have a way to control a transmission on a quick job. Instead of me finagling around switching transmissions constantly, we're just going to run all automatic today. Hey Miles, good evening. Right now we've got the Western Star 49X out on our first quick job, or AKA company driver. I guess we're hauling for sell goods currently, since we got one of their trailers on. Yeah, how are you liking Colorado, Miguel? And FPS drop. What kind of mods were you running there, Bob? Commandante, what's going on today? It might be, but I mean, as I haven't really done any testing with graphics mods myself since Colorado came out, with the exception of JBX. I mean, I know with JBX I did have FPS drops with that mod running, so I mean, it may have something to do with graphics mods. Oh, someone's crossing the $1 million highway. Hey, Big Dub, what's going on today? Yeah, we're getting close, and remember with the Cruising Idaho event, guys, it is not ending at 60 million miles. They said they're going to be keeping that event going to a little bit after Christmas, too. Yeah, once you get south of Grand Junction, you're going to be running right into, well, yeah, you're going to run into 550, and between Grand Junction and Montrose is, oh, wait, hold on a second. Before I screw up here, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the map here. Yeah, between Montrose and Durango, right? This twisty-turny stuff in there, that's the $1 million highway. Yeah, so you're actually not going to hit that, Miguel. You're going to need to go further south down to Durango. Hey, Brenton, what's going on today? Yeah, so I had mentioned on Sunday that the Cascadia is coming and mentioning flow belows. One thing I didn't realize until afterwards is Freightliner has their own flow below option called Aero X. Now, that is what I believe was shown on that teaser video. And if we don't get flow belows for other vehicles, I'm fine with that. But just wanted to make a correction to what I was mentioning on stream on Sunday. We may not get them at all until any accessory mods come out for those, and I'm not sure. More than likely, if it's a strict Freightliner, sorry about that, a strict Freightliner thing called Aero X, that's only available on Freightliners. They're not going to throw that onto other vehicles, so we will need to wait for actual flow belows. But the best part is, since it is the Cascadia that is coming, maybe someone will go ahead and take the sleeper off of that, put it onto the 49X, and actually release the mod instead of just throwing pictures up on the SCS forums saying, haha, I got it and you don't, kind of thing. Hey, Omar, what's going on today? Yeah, I mean, basically when you start slowing down, it's like it's hitting every single downshift, and that is the annoying part of running a Slush-O-Matic. Alright, we are closing in on Kayenta, so here it comes. Where are we going next? You guys name the starting city. First one says it, that's where we're going. Moscow. Good one, Bob. Really. I wish we were playing ETS2, but we are not, and I wouldn't have that DLC anyway. Alright, Randy was first in with Alamogordo. Any of the engines will work, Omar. Yeah, but I knew what you meant, though, too. I only see one issue cropping up during the stream, and that is if we happen to run a Mac Anthem day cab or something like that. We don't have a way to change out the cab itself, so that we would have to pay attention to voice commands to find out where the heck we're going. Yeah, most of the time I do not run a Mac day cab. Uh-oh. Oh, I was hoping my game wasn't gonna crash. Alright, Alamogordo. Alright, let's see. About 300 to 400 miles. Wow, there's nothing. These are kind of long here. And I guess we're gonna do 578 up to Denver. Now, the good part about this is really, we won't hit 25 until we're right here. But once we get on 25, it's all interstate. So I guess we're going to be taking cars with a Lone Star up to the airport.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
One thing that I am doing here is gotta move a couple of things around just so I can see what the heck I'm doing and whatnot. And I'm not gonna worry about the mirrors. I just basically was looking at the dash here.
Turn right. Turn right.
We just passed Smokey Bear and we didn't get a ticket. Gotta love it. Whoa, this truck though, holy moly, you guys see that mileage down there? 518,000? it looks like we're only running a 10-speed. Soap has karate. And note, because Viper's computer is busted, he said he won't have a new one until next year, and he nicely asked for people to wait and not spam the thread. Well, people weren't nice and weren't waiting and were spamming the thread, so he just hid it from the workshop. Yeah, what's missing though is an actual car carrier. Why not give us the frame so we can put a car over the roof of the truck? You can still find it. When it was updated to 138, I mean, it was all over the mod sites. It's not like you still can't find it. You can, and if you get a proper engine mod that will work with it, you will have engine sounds. Now, I'm curious if this is happening to anybody else. On 139, for those who are running a force feedback wheel, did you notice that sometimes you have little to no force feedback, and then other times your wheel is as hard as can be to turn? And it seems like the game screwed up the force feedback settings. Hey, there's the fourth musketeer. Yeah, you can't find it on the Steam Workshop, Levi. It's been hidden from public view. If you want to run Viper's mod, you're going to have to download it from a mod website. Out of my way there. Literally, bus, out of my way. Seriously. Vamoosh. And W900A is a great truck, and that has been updated for 139 from what I saw. And I'm subscribed to it, and that was one of the first ones that got updated.
Turn right.
Please, no chicken coop.
To the left, and then turn left.
Darn it, darn it, darn it. Really, New Mexico?
Turn left. Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
Hey, AJ, how's it going today? Let's see, can we get across here without any trouble? Holy moly, normally we end up sitting here. Yeah, sorry, I'm turning in front of you. Wait, there's no driver in that car! Did you guys see that? Oh no, the ATS world is being taken over by ghosts. The future of autopilot. That's awesome. Now, I was just watching RoboCop 3 last night, and that is so fitting. The future of autopilot, the future of law enforcement. Coincidence? Maybe, but very fitting. James. How's it going today? Welcome. Well, the AI has been doing wonky things for quite a few updates, really. And lots of complaints about it on the SCS forums. And some people say it's realistic, but, I mean, certain parts of it are, but then there are other extremely annoying parts, though, too. Oh, I'm coming over, James. Yeah, I still do not understand how he did a U-turn like that and not pull the glad hands off either the trailer or busting them off of the truck. Yep, and he didn't get a crinkly cab either. And this thing is geared way too high for a 10-speed though. And it feels like we've got, like, what, 387s in it, if not higher. And 72 miles an hour at 1700 RPM, that's a little much. Will definitely enjoy it, Big Dub. Alright, Interstate 25, time to hammer down up to Denver.
50 feet, turn right. Turn right.
when is this load due? Friday? Alright, 1 second here. I'm sorry, we're not going to run through the middle of the night. Let's go ahead and make it like 6 o'clock in the morning. There we go. Nice, gorgeous sunrise. So once we get into Colorado, you guys are going to be able to see. And night drives are alright when I'm playing on my own, but you guys can't see diddly squat. What's so good about Colorado? Just the way that it is designed, the road network, and the scenery is absolutely fantastic. And there's a lot of elevation changes. There's more small roads, I think, than there is interstate, which is a positive. A lot of scenic sites that you can actually visit. And I will admit, I can't do overly spicy. I can handle some, but if it gets like fiery hot, like hot wings, how hot some of those things are, I wouldn't even be able to touch them. And I can deal with some, not a bunch. But hello, it's chili. I mean, it's that time of the year to make chili. That's all I'm gonna say. And the longer it cooks, the better it gets. Hey, Max, what's going on today? Now, what do you mean by the fold there, Levi? Oh, you're going out to the gold mine there, Miguel. That is very scenic out there. It's possible, Trey, and more than likely I can see SCS doing a exclusive stream on the truck and then releasing it. Four-wheeler, get the heck out of my way, because I ain't slowing down. If we get a driving award, we get one. Never mind, we gotta slow down. Look at this cluster up here. The Lone Star, the Mac Anthem was about a month later. The Lone Star was like 2 weeks. No, I say we're definitely going to have the Cascadia by the end of the year. Wow, really, Cement Truck? You had to slow down? You're going to be a gawker instead of a driver? Alright, just up around the bend here, we're going to be entering Colorado. And look at that, we actually need to get some go-go juice. Welcome to Colorado. That's as much as I can say it here.
Navigation resumed.
Well, before we go to the way station, let's go ahead and get some fuel while we got that fuel stop over there. Why not? That way I don't need to go any further. Looks awesome, James.
Navigation resumed. If possible, please turn around.
I sure hope so, Levi. I wouldn't see why not, Max. And the best part about being a company driver, we do not pay for fuel. Who told you April 2021? And if they're saying that for the truck, they are out of their cotton-picking minds. And well, whoever is saying that, tell them they are absolutely wrong.
Turn left. Turn right.
Alright, now let's hammer down up to Denver. And we are going to the airport too, so if you haven't seen it, you're gonna see it. Some people will say anything, Max, in order for a reaction, and when people start mentioning stupid stuff like that, and I typically ignore them. And I don't think SCS has ever teased a truck like they did on Sunday with that blog, and then wait 5 months for it to be released. It's not going to happen. We will have it by the end of the year. And if it's at AP 101 Gaming, he can take a good old hike. That's all I can say. Now, if they add traffic in right away with the Cascadia, it's literally, you're going to see that truck everywhere. Like every other truck is going to be a Cascadia, just the way it is here on North American roads. Literally travel any interstate in the US and all you see are Cascadia, Cascadia. Oh, Volvo, Peterbilt, Cascadia, Cascadia, Cascadia. Oh, Kenworth, Peterbilt, Cascadia, Cascadia. And that's all that you see. Yeah, Gallimum is pretty much seizing any work on the Cascadia mod. Now, I understand why he's doing that too. The mod that he has on the workshop and even on the SCS forums, that's a Felipe Conbar mod. It is an utter hunk of junk. It works, but it's a hunk of junk. Welcome back, Bobo. Oh, definitely Thirsty Verk. And beyond that, why not give us a mod for reefer sounds too? I don't think Gallimum is going anywhere. He's just stopping to update the mod because the SCS version is going to be way better. That's the only reason why. I say we're probably going to have it here within a week or two, James. I can't see SCS holding off on it, and especially if they do the Christmas events again, multiple events going on at the same time, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be able to. The truck may have those on real life also, Max, so it may be something that we're getting from SCS too. We simply don't know yet. Every truck that is currently in the game from SCS is a licensed vehicle from the manufacturers. And I'm mid-December, I'm saying bye, but I mean, the last truck that they teased basically that we got was besides the 49X, because that was a special thing with Western Star themselves. They teased the Anthem. 1 month later it was released. So, and they teased that on Sunday, which was the 15th. We should have it by December 15th at the latest. But a lot of people are speculating that it's going to be out before Thanksgiving, though, too, which is very much a possibility. And the truck is probably in the hands of internal testing, getting the final bugs and kinks worked out of it. Once it's ready to go, we will get it released to us. And chances are, if SCS ever does a 860 mod from Volvo, an 860 truck from Volvo, you can guarantee that one may go by the wayside too. I mean, more trucks are coming, guys. This is not it. Once we get the Cascadia, that's not going to be it. And each of the PACCAR brands each have 2 trucks. Everything else only has 1. So could we be getting an LT? Possibly. Could we be getting a 5700 XE? More than likely. I mean, what could be a second Freightliner truck? Maybe a 122 SD, aka the Coronado? And then for Mac, besides the Anthem, it may be a Pinnacle. I mean, we just don't know. Frank actually has not left the community, Max. He's actually working on a 122 SD mod. Now, the problem with Frank's vehicles are they are polybombs. I mean, the interiors are so screwed up and cause FPS drop. That's why a lot of people don't use them. I would love to see more variation in the AI traffic paint jobs. All we get right now are solid colors. Why not throw some of the default paint schemes onto the trucks so they can run around that way? And yes, people do want to see their AI drivers. Which game was it? 18 Wheels. One of the 18 Wheels of Steel titles had it to where you could see your drivers on the road. And maybe eventually SCS will add that back in. More options are coming for the 49X Max. We just got to be patient. And the community is already complaining enough about not having sleepers, but they still are not available on the real life truck as of yet. They will not have that until 2021 for sleepers. Now, someone very well may take the sleeper off the Cascadia, throw it on the 49X, and release it as a mod. I mean, that is beyond my modding scope, but I could see it happening and then releasing it to the community. But again, patience is needed. Alright, we are almost here to the Denver airport. What city are we starting from for the next trip? Everybody but Randy can answer. First one says it, that's where we're going. Really, Mr. Lexus? What is this truck doing? Hello? Are you awake? Alright, Steamboat Springs it is, at the request of James. And Bob.
Turn left.
That would definitely be interesting, Mr. C. And welcome, how's it going today?
Use the left lane ahead. Use the left lane ahead. To the right. And then move right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, where do they want the cars? Right there? Hey, this is like an ETS2 parking. We would have to take a load that goes to Ultimus in order to back into the plane. Alright, Steamboat Springs it is. Alright, we're going to keep these as... that one was more like 600 miles, but I'm going to try to keep these between 3 and 400. So, in this case, is Fort Collins alright for you guys? And we could go to Cedar City. That's 448. Why don't we go ahead and do that and hop into a W9? A nice light load of plows.
Please proceed to the highlighted route.
That's my total experience, Max. This is an extremely modded profile for money and XP. Once Grimes gets his Frosty ATS updated for Colorado in 139, we are going to run it because it's been snowing here where I live in Pennsylvania most of the day. And then we will see some snow in the game.
Turn right. Turn right.
I nearly did, Bob. It's not a mod, Max. I used a program called Cheat Engine in order to get myself as much money as I do and the XP on this. But if you wanted to, you can run Profile Jumpstart. It's a mod on the Steam Workshop that you can grab that will give you 247,000 XP and $10 million for every delivery. I have not used it in years, so I have no idea if it's updated.
Turn left.
Ew, steel rims on a W9. I'm sorry, that just doesn't look right. Oh, the program that I used to mod a couple of my profiles, James, I haven't used it in years, so I have no idea if it still works or not. Chrissy, what is going on today? Alright, and Mr. C, for the Profile Jumpstart mod, if you subscribe to it on the Steam Workshop and activate it, you will have 2 parkings in order to get $10 million and the 247,000 XP. That will be the pull-in parking or the actual hard parking of backing in. You can't do the I'm in a hurry parking in order to get it. So upon each and every load completion with that, you get 247,000 XP and $10 million. Yeah, let's hope it's actual flow belows and not just the Aero X package that's exclusive to Freightliner. But either way, if you run with the Aero X quote-unquote flow belows, at least the trailer tails and your side skirts become more relevant. I say a couple of weeks, Chrissy. I mean, even though my speculation is by mid-December, a lot of people think it's going to be coming within the next couple of weeks. Oh yeah, that's going to be more than likely an update to the Wheel Tuning Pack DLC that will get those in. Because normally those black covers right now are only available on trailers. And I feel so bad right now running a W900 with a Slush-O-Matic, but again, with all the different transmissions we may run today, it's the easiest way in order to do a stream just on quick jobs. Yeah, I mean, it's awful to put steel rims on a W9. And then to top it off, we're stuck in another 10 speed. The game put them on, Max, since we're bringing a company driver today. I'm not running my own truck and trailer like I normally do. 100,345 on the mileage. I have not, Bob, actually. Hey, Star, how's it going today from Beantown? Yeah, we're in another day cab. All three runs so far have been in a day cab. We haven't ran a sleeper yet. And no, I would probably leave the grille chrome. That's just my personal preference. Now, a full painted bumper, hell yeah, I'm not going to run any plastic on that. Hey, Darth, what's going on today? awesome like a possum and staying warm since it's snowing outside. And I'll be honest, Chrissy, I don't like full painted grills. I think if it goes with the scheme of the truck, fine. But majority of the time, you gotta have chrome. Just my personal opinion. Yes, snow, that 4-letter S word. Oh my goodness, Darth, the horror! Yeah, it's really not sticking here. Basically, we'll have an inch or two between tonight and tomorrow morning, but after that, it's going to be gone again. Hey, Bryce, what's going on today? Speaking of spring, Groundhog Day. I mean, yes, I live in the state. I don't live overly far from Punxsutawney. No, I don't live right in Punxsutawney. But I just find it funny that people believe a groundhog can predict weather. February 2nd is exactly 6 weeks through winter to spring. So no matter what Punxsutawney Phil says, there is always 6 more weeks of winter. And yes, this is a legal maneuver. I'm just hoping a car doesn't come up over the hill. We started the maneuver before the passing zone ended, which means we're not in trouble. There are several different Punxsutawney Phils. I mean, the last I heard, they always keep a half dozen of them around. No, we started the maneuver before we went into a double yellow, so the pass that we made was perfectly legal. I can't say that I am, Bryce. I'm still using my Mega Shifter.
Keep to the left, and then turn left. Turn left.
And I don't even know what my most popular video is. I think it's the one that I did several years ago on Walmart transportation. Depends on how long the journey is, Chrissy. And I'm just so amazed at how much this channel has grown over the last year. And I don't think I definitely don't do anything special for streaming. I just wonder, is it because I don't bug you guys for money? Super chat's not enabled, no donation links? And plus, I talk to everybody who comes to the channel. It's not like showing favorites for those who come in, and only talk to the ones who give me money. So, or like some other channels. I'm not gonna mention names, but yeah. We're not gonna sit at a green light, are we, truck? What are you doing, Mr. Truck? Oh, this 20-mile-an-hour zone in here. I forgot about this. This area stinks. And that's exactly the way it should be. There, Bryce. I mean, definitely thank you for your kind words. But yeah, family, the family part of the channel, I mean, Yes, I may slip a cuss word out every now and then, but I do try to watch my language because I know there's kids that watch the channel. We beat the train. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Should we do a special transport run for our final run of the day? Say from Denver over to Grand Junction. I mean, that will put us through the Eisenhower Tunnel. Just do it. I mean, what's those lettering on your sneakers? Nikkei. What does that mean? Sorry, that was Back to the Future Part 3. Now, I'm hoping when I check Denver to do special transports that the truck actually is not a Mac Anthem. We definitely don't, well, I wouldn't complain about an Anthem, but darn, we would definitely be going up the grades nice and slow. Hey, Paul, welcome back. Hey, Scopes, how's it going today? Welcome. Yeah, that was part 3. Fedrex, you better not back up into me. And we were mentioning USF Holland on a previous stream. There's USF right away right there. Car, are you serious? Sorry, I'm not slowing down. I'm tired of the AI because they don't know how to merge. Roger that, Mr. C. And another 10 speed trying to get up to 75, 80 miles an hour. Yeah, this truck is going to be roaring. Hey, Memes, what's going on today? Mr. C, I appreciate that subscribe. Thank you so much. And you know what would really stink? If you're running along in a 10 speed, 75 mile an hour at 1800 RPM, and all of a sudden you decide to throw a piston rod. Say goodbye to your engine block. And once you, if you want to do this, Mr. Memes, have a profile that is Steam Cloud enabled. If you download Steam onto another computer, you can actually download your games onto another computer and not lose progress with a profile connected to the Steam Cloud. Yeah, I saw that, Crizzy. And really, that guy mentioning Texas, oh, it's going to be broken down into 2 or 3 different DLCs. No, it's not. Pavel confirmed last year it's going to be released as one state. It's like, do people not pay the hell attention? Oh yeah, that Mac-R can really get some high RPMs. So here we are at 1950 running at 81 miles an hour. Definitely not recommended. Yeah, this 10 speed is just geared way too high. Oh yeah, Texas is going to be massive, and if they do increase the price for Texas, I can see that being the ETS2 prices for DLCs at $17.99. If they keep it at $11.99, that's going to be a massive steal. Back in the day when I was running, I tried to keep the truck maybe anywhere from 14 to 1600 RPM, depending on gear, of course. And I didn't want to run at 17, 18, 1900 RPM, even though my truck could. It just creates more wear and tear on the engine than actually needed. They do not, Mr. Memes. speaking of the Mac R, Robinicus or Rabbinicus added the E9 engine to his engine mod the other day too. I would imagine, square mileage wise, you can probably fit 2.5 to 3 Colorados inside Texas. Hey, Landon, what's going on today? Speaking of engine problems. Oh no, we ran out of fuel. Whoops. I thought we did something with the engine, but nope. We, ran out of fuel. I forgot, day cabs are only like maybe 140 gallon or so. Yeah, sadly we need to call service and get ourselves 15 gallons. So we're gonna do emergency refueling. Gonna cost my company $255 in order to do it. Man, I did that, what, about a week and a half ago, the last time I did that? They never refuel the reefers either. And I don't know how many times when my brother was driving for Martin that he would pick up a trailer and there'd be so little fuel in the reefer, it was not even funny.
Keep to the right, and then continue straight.
Oh, lasagna, I want some. Right now he works for a company out of Sydney, Iowa called HFC. He is in a 2020 Cascadia.
Turn right.
The truck that he drove when he was with Martin, however, was a Kenworth T680. Alright, let's go ahead and back these plows in. Now, were you on an external contract, Chrissy, or did you cheat yourself and quickly move yourself forward so you can get fuel? Alright, now comes the fun one. Quick job, and we're gonna go up here to Denver and Colorado Springs. Okay, so, oh no, we're going to Grand Junction. So we either got a W9 and W9. So we're actually gonna take this one here, the massive tech part, only because it is heavy, it is wide, and it is tall. We're not going to do the air conditioning. It's a little bit too light. So 100,000 pounds from Denver to Grand Junction. This is going to be fun going through the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel. That's as much as I can say. Yes, yes, I know about following our convoy lead.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Navigation resumed. In 650 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, we're probably, that tunnel is only maybe like 13.6, maybe 14. We're gonna have to go right down the middle. And I'm going to say the worst part about this right now, we don't have fisheye mirrors.
Turn left.
I was hoping we were going to get a wind turbine blade for special transport here with Colorado. Maybe that will come in the future. Jenks. Yeah, this is the update of GTM Emergency Vehicles mod. The Steam Workshop is not updated, but if you guys wanted to download this, I will tell you where you can get it on the SCS forums. So you will go to the SCS forums, you will click American Truck Simulator, you will then click on mods, and then go into traffic. And there you will see the thread for the emergency vehicles lights. This is a Google Drive download that is in the first posting. Oh, those lights. Apparently those do not work in real life, or are only work half the time.
Use the left lane ahead.
Come on, Escort, just cruise along at 40. Really? Got 100,000 pounds on the wagon, and you're sitting there brake checking me.
Use the left lane ahead.
Take care, Crizzy. And now we start the climb. I wonder how slow we're gonna go. Idiotic Escort? For the time being, we are here, Pro Gamer. And this is not a small grade in real life either. Going up to the tunnel, it is actually very, very steep. We are currently on Interstate 70 in Colorado, just west of Denver. that they haven't updated any ETS2 trucks? I doubt it, Cameron. Oh, and now these idiots up here are stopping. Do we got an accident or something? Oh no, they're slowing down to let a truck in. And definitely I see that truck coming also, Cameron. The 49X was a special project, so, I mean, who knows? There are several other DLCs now on the Steam DB. A couple were added just the other day. So, and I'm going to say if we get the 5700, it's going to be next year. We are on our way to Grand Junction, Jesse. Yeah, and look behind us. I think they are holding up traffic back there. Yeah, they are. So we're actually going to have to duck over into the middle here just to make sure that we're not going to be running along the sides of the tunnel. And this thing barely fits in here, though. Welcome back, Mr. Big Dub. Almost called you Mr. C by mistake. And no offense there, memes, but I really don't need to know about that information. Really? That's what I get? Darn it, darn it, darn it. Alright, let's load the checkpoint. And like, why the hell did that guy just stop
Please
on a
proceed to the
dime?
highlighted route.
Stupid AI, that's as much as I'm gonna say. Oh, I was checking my mirrors and then all of a sudden looked forward and he stopped. And I had absolutely nowhere to go. Oh, they do, Cameron. Literally the best state so far. We've got reworked cell goods, 42 prints. Even some of the wallboards have been remade. New companies, and I have absolutely no complaints. You should have got an email on that, Mr. Big Dub. If you want to run a skin, yes, you can run Swift if you want. Me running into the escort vehicle, that's more like, sure, we're insured for that. Yeah, those gates, what is it? Colorado Springs, where that is? And if you are not going in there at the right angle, you are not going to get in. I mean, it would be alright if both barriers open, but only one of them does, it seems like. They had default company paint skins in ETS2. Why they couldn't do something like that for ATS, I have no idea. And I'm not sure if they're default company skins, but basically there is a set of paints that's available on every single truck on ETS2, whereas that's not happening here in ATS. Oh, I've been places like that. They're Anycab, delivered to a grocery warehouse in Jersey back when I was driving. You barely had enough room. They had a fence at the side going out onto a road, so you barely had enough room to get into the dock. You basically had to be very careful of where you were backing into and make sure that you didn't slam into another truck. I already told you, Big Dub, look at your email. I don't know your account or anything like that, so please go through the troubleshooting steps on your side. Look at the Steam knowledge base. Hey, Jay, what's going on today? If you want to see if it's going to run on your computer there, Anycab, download the demo. Oh, then yeah, your computer will more than likely run ATS without any issues. Now, can you guys imagine the 188,000 pound load running from Denver to Grand Junction? I mean, we may not get up the hill going to the tunnel. Well, this is more relaxing than the real world too. Plus, you don't have to worry about if you slam into somebody, you're not going to kill them. There are drivers who will play this game while they're out on the road. And there's going to be a big difference between, say, backing in real life compared to the game here. Real life trailers turn a whole lot quicker than what they do here in the game. So that is one part that you may find a little annoying. The AI traffic definitely is annoying. Yeah, the only way you're going to be governed in the game is if you do a World of Trucks contract or external contract. I mean, those are governed to 65. And of course, if you get the special transport DLC that we're currently running here, you're limited to 40. And our front escort vehicle will not keep a constant speed either. I mean, it's like we're constantly slowing up, speeding up and slowing down, and it's annoying, really. And of course, California is at the double nickel, so and that might be a minor annoyance. Yeah, I haven't checked the past couple of days, Bob, to be honest with you. My brother does 60-65. As long as he's not weaving in and out of traffic when he's out there, the cops pretty much leave him alone.
Keep to the right. And then take the exit on the right. Use the right exit ahead. To the right. And then turn right. Turn right. Keep to the right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, this is going to be fun to get into sell goods.
And then turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, that only cost us $15,000, so our actual profit is only 14 on this. Not that big of a deal, really. Oh, since I'm not running a truck. So one thing that I'm going to do here, Anycab, so you can actually take a look. Right now I'm not running any truck mods, but there are currently 9 trucks in the game. I'll make that 8. And very soon we're going to get a Freightliner Cascadia. All these trucks are licensed from the manufacturers. So the 49X, Mac Anthem, Lone Star, 389 VNL. This is the old one. Here in the future, hopefully we'll be getting the new VNLs. 579 and a W900. In regards to truck tuning packs, once we get the Freightliner in the game, since we do have every single major brand covered, we should start seeing truck tuning packs also for additional lighting and things like that. I mean, running a W900 basically with these kind of stacks doesn't look right. You gotta put 8-inch straights on it. At least my personal opinion. So each, everything but the 49X is gonna, since that's so new, there will be more cab options coming, but each truck is gonna have 3 different cab versions: day cab, mid-roof, and then your high rises. And of course, several different chassis, 6x2s to 6x4s. Different engines. For the Volvo, you run a D16 or an ISX. Transmissions, anywhere from your iShift to your Allisons, even Eaton and Durant, your Mac M drives. I mean, so both, even though we have 10, 13, and 18s in the game, shifters are not modeled on the trucks. And several different paint jobs available. And give me 1 second here, I screwed up my scaling there on my chat. Yeah, but eventually, the game is not bad for what it is. Alright, but we are going to call it quits here for this Tuesday evening, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, hit that red subscribe button. Enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. Have a great rest of your Taco Tuesdays. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.